What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is stage 2 of the Zwift monthly racing series. The Breakfast, Crits, and Grits, or however you say it or emphasize it or whatever. On paper, it looked like a very difficult, rather punchy race. And in reality, it was a very difficult, rather punchy race, believe it or not. Starting with a solid 38 racers in the pen at the beginning, and right about now, I'm kind of towards the back of the pack. And we have probably about 30 plus or minus one or two. So again, solid group here. And I started about halfway into this race as far as this video goes. I thought, although the opening half was difficult with the opening portion on the Skur Summit, north, south, east, west, whatever it's called, I thought the real pain was the second half of the race, the laps around the actual Bray. The going around the crit course in Glasgow, not as bad as I thought it was going to be honest. And plus, we were like so early in the race, no one's really lighting it up or anything. And honestly, I don't think, I strongly believe actually, you're not going to win the race that early on. But you very much can lose the race very early on. If you're not paying attention, or if you lag too far behind on any one of those climbs, in my opinion, race over. So we're coming up to it, and it's just enough sting in the legs every time. And also, I thought the power-ups were a little tricky. Yes, very beneficial to have a feather, very beneficial to have an anvil. However, if the timing is not right, you're going to be having the anvil either on the flat or going uphill, or vice versa with the feather. Like, it's not actually always going to benefit you, that I found. Just something to note if you are planning on doing this race in the future. So anyways, we skip well ahead. We're on this last little lap around the circuit thingy here, and then we're gonna head back into the Skur, just like we started. Again, phenomenal course, very difficult, and honestly, it was like just outside what I could actually do and handle. As far as, like, there's no sprint at the end. It's all uphill, and everyone is gonna be pretty gassed by the end of it. So here we go. We do this like final little climb out of the circuit area. Forgive me, I'm not too well versed in the segments and whatever. So anyways, go down this, and this is kind of like the last bit of recovery, and you know it. So we are within 2 miles remaining. I thought there was going to be a nice little flat section. I was unpleasantly surprised. It's not a flat section. It is a false flat section. So it's coming up right about now, and it just holds like 2%. And it's not... You're just pushing enough where you're like, you're gassed from the entirety of the race. So things are not looking too good for me. I'm averaging 265 watts. Cool, that's great. My FTP is 270, and I'm right about 30 minutes right now. So like I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm hurting. I'm hurting real bad. Heart rate's already 180. I'm already sagging behind the group ever so slightly. And now we are looking at going up the Skur for the last time. Slow it down. This isn't going to be pretty. I'm going to tell you that right now. But yeah, I'm going to do what I can. I got a feather. That's exactly what I want to have. RIP to everyone who has an anvil right now. Like, just throw it away. I don't think there's a point where you'll get a new power up. You're cooked if you have that. So SOL, my dudes. All right, half a mile remaining in the race, and it's the remainder of the race is the Skur Summit South, as you see on the screen here. Could I do any more alliteration in that sentence? I decide, you know what, I really need to catch up to this group if I want to stand a chance at all. Let me drop like my all-time sprint on this 9% gradient to get up to the group. So I'm holding 500, 400 plus watts. Sweet, I'm up with everybody. Dude, I absolutely blew my load on that. I absolutely lit every match on that. Like, that was unfortunately it. Furthermore, when I catch up to everyone, they all deploy their feathers. Could I have done that? In hindsight, yes. Maybe I didn't know I had a feather. I'm seeing this for the first time now. Sadly, I never used it. So you see the power drop off pretty quickly. I'm cooked. I'm done. Heart rate's at 185. That's not a max, but for this race, I'm done, unfortunately. So sadly, end up the race in 20th place overall. Nothing great, especially considering last time I won the whole thing. Whatever. Hey, man, you live to fight another day. You always do your best. I had solid power. That's a win. I don't give up. That's a win. But no less, not the course for me. Not the course for what I'm able to do and the power I'm able to put out. So I'm looking forward to stage 3 next week. Stay tuned, guys. Thank you so very much for watching. Drop me a word of encouragement down below. I definitely posted this for the winner. Guys, thanks so much, and we'll see you in the next one.